I think that crosswalks in America, especially in cities, should be voice activated for the blind. Instead of just having like the symbols that everyone else can see, like having some sort of beeping or sound to tell people that it's safe to cross the street would be like so much safer for blind people and young children and just other people that aren't aware of when it's safe to cross the
I
street.
think that they already have a cochlear implant for people who are deaf, and it's like the magnet and everything. So I think that what they should do is have something like that, where it's like a chip in your implanted in your brain for blind people, where it's a map of where they are, so they can see it in their brain, but they can't physically see outside.
I think that if there was a way that we could sort of revolutionize the wheelchair so that we wouldn't need to build ramps or elevators, I think a way where the wheelchair could have grooves in it, or maybe a counterbalance so it could tilt to kind of maneuver up the stairs, or you know, go on curbs or something like that. I think we wouldn't have to spend all this tax money to rebuild everything, but instead we could put that money towards this technology.
I was a preemie, so I was born really early. I was actually born 6 weeks premature from my due date, so a lot of my sensory organs weren't fully developed. But what's interesting is that my hearing was really developed, and I was and I still am hypersensitive to sound. So there were certain sounds that when I was a baby would hurt my ears, and it would be like really loud. At the time, you know, like in the 90s, there was nothing that they could give me to help lower the hearing. I know that they have hearing aids which enhances the hearing, but there's nothing that really lowers it for people who are hypersensitive to sound. So I just pretty much had to deal with hearing things really loud and having them hurt my ears. So I think I'd like to see the opposite of the hearing aid come out to help people who hear things really loud.